This week I continued to work on this surface. This used to be the main entrance and this was the driveway. So this is old gravel and it's very uneven, so I have to sort that out. Right now it's in a terrible state. I need to remove all of the weeds and the soil nearest the foundation and replace it with drainage gravel. And then I'm gonna flatten the whole surface and make it perfect, even, sloping towards the lowest point. After digging here for a weekend, I started to work on my 4-year video and I was weeding at the same time in the garden. And that took 4 weeks, so this is 4 weeks later. No.
I ordered willow to finish the 2 trellises, but had to rent a car to pick them up. Now my next problem is, how do I soak these? They are super long. They were also thicker than I was hoping for. Hopefully I can make them work. Follow up in the next video or 2. I feel like I haven't had a lot of progress lately and I haven't uploaded a lot, which is a shame now that I have a lot of new followers because of my latest video. Welcome, by the way. A lot of things has been going on at work actually. I've been away on conferences and study trips, and the last 2 weeks I've been working on an EU grant to finance an idea we have for the city center in Helsingborg. So I've spent a few nights away and I've been working late often. Maybe I should go home.
While I worked on my 4-year video last month, I also did a lot of weeding in the garden, but it still feels like I'm losing the war, fighting the weeds. At least I'm done with this flower bed now. And let me give you an update on how it looks. So I planted 2 clematis and made these out of hazelnut trellis. I know it might not look like a lot, but these bushes are going to get very big, so I'm leaving a lot of space around it, and I will add on as time goes by. I've actually ordered a few more plants to fill in between. Some of the bushes are full with buds, but the ornamental grasses had a very rough winter. This one barely made it. But then, come here. We have our first rose. So many buds. This area, it's been completely overgrown, taken over by weeds again. I covered this for 2 years to get rid of a very persistent weed. Those are gone, basically. They're still remaining outside.
but new weeds have taken over. But I can fix this. I just need to dig up everything. But today I'm gonna focus on a different part. So here I'm gonna have in total 5 hazelnut trees or bushes growing, and that's gonna be like the main part of my hazelnut coppice. There's still many of them in there, and I planted 2 already. And here I have beautiful variety that I almost killed because I forgot to water it, but it will recover with the more red leaves that will match my copper beech tree. So that one is gonna get a prime spot here. So I'm gonna plant that one, but I'm also going to clear out a little bit, remove things that are growing here that aren't hazelnut, and I'm also gonna remove 1 or 2 branches to allow more light into this part of the forest. This is a hazelnut tree that I very much want to keep, but I'm gonna plant this somewhere else. So I'm gonna dig this up for now. Looking at the area I just cleared, feel a bit more hopeful about winning the war against weeds. But I'm gonna have to save this for next week. And then it's time to get back to the gable of the house, where dandelions have taken over completely. It's time for an update on how the meadow is doing. Turns out there's a lot more than just one type of grass in this lawn. Here we have clover and 2 other types of flowers. This is where I planted the meadow flowers. Some have blossomed already and some are about to blossom. This is another plant that I sowed. So a few smaller ones that are coming up. This is a daffodil. I will actually remove this. Yeah. And this patch was the biggest surprise for me. I think I'm gonna move some of them so they are spread out. And a couple of days later, there's even one more rose bush that had blossomed. Yes, can you believe it? That's it for this week. I've basically just tried to remove weeds as much as possible, and even though I
been at it for 6 weeks, this is what this area is looking like. Definitely looking worse than when we started this video, but still have faith. Enjoy June, and I'll see you in the next video.